Hey everybody, it is Vaping Cookie, and I'm here with my week in vape. And really, it's like 3 or 4 weeks in vape. I haven't sat down to film just a talking to you video before I even get into any of the stuff that I've gotten. I've gotten so much stuff in the past few weeks. I want to personally thank each and every one of you that shared my previous video, the FDA regulations video. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so very much. And at the end of this video, I'm going to let you know about a contest that I have. All of you who have already shared that video and have let me know, you are already entered into the contest. It will be a contest just so I can get that video out into maybe forums that I'm not in, and just Facebook groups and Twitter, everything. So you guys can keep sharing that video and enter a contest for some juice that I have, which is really cool. I'll get to that at the end, but I just wanted to personally thank each and every one of you. You've probably heard from me already. I'm so appreciative. That video was so important to me. The last time I was sitting here, I was crying. And, you know, I just am really nervous about the regulations. New things are happening. I was just listening to Dimitri and Russ talk about the SPADA meeting, and I'm sure more of that will make it onto Vape Team Media, so you can always check over there for everything going on advocacy-wise. I am doing videos for the Vape Team over there as well, so you can always check over there. I also this week listened to Ruby Roo on Kevin's show. I've been making my way through the replay of it, and I thought her interview was fantastic. She was talking about maybe it's harder for female reviewers. I don't know. I don't have so much to compare it to. Obviously, I'm not somebody like Nick GrimmGreen or Phil Basardo or Dimitri or anybody like that, but I always kind of knew I would be sort of nichey because I always had the goal of, you know, being relevant to the beginner vapor. So with that in mind, I'm not really sure how to proceed. I'm always going to do videos about the new things that come out. Well, I'm always a little bit behind the time because I always buy my stuff and I do a fair bit of research before I buy my stuff. But I'm going to continue doing the videos that I think pertain to the beginner vapor. The thing is, I get a lot of questions about things like how to build a K-Fun, should I get a K-Fun, what do you think about this tank or that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start sharing some of those things. I do have a rebuildable dripping atomizer. I have the iGo W, which I really enjoy. And I also have, as you know, lots and lots of K-Funs. In fact, I just got another K-Fun Light Plus from Svomesto, and look, I haven't even opened it up yet. This is the version 2, so I'll probably go ahead and open this one up in a future video and show you how to build it, compare it with the version 1 that I have, and look at all the differences. I haven't even seen them. This just came in the mail. So all of that will be where I go next, I think. I think a lot of you are like me. You guys, from the questions that I get, you have questions about making that next, vaping step. So I think that would be a good direction for us to go in. I will still try to cover everything I can pertaining to the beginner vapor, but now we'll just take a baby step forward as well. So hopefully that will be okay with all of you. I'm sure you will let me know in the comments below. The next thing is a future video. I have been working for a really long time to bring you guys a comedy video, and I don't want to give too much of it away, but I've decided to make it a tag video. I've put together some of my outtakes, which I think are funny, and some different skit type things, and so all of that will be coming up in a video. And I just want to say about that, any, you know, poking fun that I do to any other YouTubers or reviewers out there is with much love. You know what, Stephanie? I'm just going to interrupt you here. I've got to address something that has been bothering me since it happened. Nick, Mr. GrimmGreen, who names their kid GrimmGreen anyway, by the way? What, did they know that you were going to be a YouTube reviewer with some kind of 100,000 plus subscribers? Did they know that when they named you? Or do they call you Nick? Because that's your name. Anyway, I saw your video that you did when you were talking about how you're revamping your channel and changing it to a vlog format because nobody's out there doing that. And let me tell you something. In your video, you thanked your dear friend, Miss Ruby Roo, who I have nothing but respect and love for, by the way. But you said, and I quote you, kinda, you said, I don't know of anybody else that's out there doing this sort of thing. You're lying. And I'm going to call you out for your lying right now. I have proof in my comments, as long as you don't delete them, that you came in and you did some stuff and you said things to me twice, in fact, like, hey, Cookie, like your video. Go on, girl. You look great today. Okay, you didn't say those, but you said the first one twice. Love you, or your videos, or whatever. And I'm calling you out, bud, because you didn't thank me. What about me? What, I don't have blonde hair like you and Ruby Roo? What, I got a shiny forehead? I wear glasses too. Why didn't you give credit where credit's due? I've been doing this before doing this was cool. Yeah, you sit there with your beer. I don't have a beer. I don't drink. What, do I need to drink to look cool like you? You stole your idea from me, and you need to let me know. I let you know in the comments. I told you I forgive you. So, yeah, there you go. You stole the vlog idea from me. I've been doing vlogs since vlogging wasn't cool. No, I don't have the subscribers that you do. Fine. What, nobody's gonna see my videos, so it's cool not to give me credit. But, you know what you did. You know what you did. You stole my idea. So guess what? I can be like you. I can have random, totally random people come in at any time and say stuff. What?
I need you to keep it down. The patients are getting upset.
I do what I want.
No, you don't. You do what I want.
Lotus, I'm sorry about that. See, I could do that too. I can do that. I can take pictures with cool people. I met Phil Basardo. I met Phil Basardo at VCCT. Yeah, he didn't talk to me, but I met him. And I could take a picture with him if I wanted to. I can do things too. I can get my mods out. I can use my multiple mods in one video. But you know what? I give credit for this to you. I give credit where credit's due. So, thank you for that. Told you, didn't I? So it's, you know, it's not to be mean-spirited. I make fun of myself more than I make fun of anybody else. So that will be something new, kind of comical to come. I have also started a Vine. I don't know if it's a Vine channel or just a Vine. I don't know. I'm old. Vine is for young people. But I have a couple of little vaping. They're just 6-second videos, and I always share those on Twitter. Some of them I even share on my Facebook too. So if you have Vine, you can always follow me, Vaping and then space Cookie, Vaping space Cookie on there. I also have Pinterest. I'll go ahead and put all the links for all of my pages below. So lots and lots of things I have gotten since I was last able to talk to you. I think I might have told you that I got my Vapor Shark back. I am going to make this a priority and do this video as soon as possible. Show you this device up close, tell you what I think about it. I also need to cover my Aspires. These are going to be my priorities as far as videos go. I really enjoy this setup. I like the Aspire tanks, and I like a lot the Aspire tank on my Vapor Shark. This is just my preferred method. I like that I can just switch out the coils. I really like these, so I want to cover both of them. I don't remember when it was, but I saw an email around Easter, maybe a little bit before, about a sale that VapeRev was having, and they had the VTR on sale for like $55, I think, so I picked up one. I originally ordered the camo green, which might seem like a really weird choice for me, but I chose it because I didn't want this to happen. You can probably see all of the fingerprints. It is a fingerprint magnet, but this has quickly become one of my favorite devices. It is very heavy, but I absolutely love the size of this device. It's heavy but small, and the reason I call it small, I just mean from the height. The tank that sits down into it, I really like that it's just kind of, I don't know, it's smaller height-wise. I carry this mod just about everywhere that I go. It hasn't really taken the place. I have 3 MVP2s, which are my workhorses, but I never really thought I would enjoy this device like I do. It is one of my favorite devices right now. I just always have it with me. In fact, my cinnamon candy from Midas is in this one all of the time, and that's just a Pro Tank 2 that's on there. I really, really like this. I am going to get a cover for it because I can't stand the fingerprints all over it, but I'm sure this will make it into a future video, so I wanted to let you know that I picked this up as well. I'm laughing, and you'll soon see why. I was at the flea market quite a few weeks ago. It's maybe been a month ago, and that was in Auburndale, Florida, for anyone who's interested. I on a whim, picked up the Smoke, S-M-O-K, Groove. And I just can't walk away from a box mod. I don't know what it is. This one was very reasonably priced. I think it was maybe $45 or $50. And I loved the bright blue color of it. Just caught my attention right away. It's got kind of got this curve in here, and I've been meaning to do a review, but I've really been meaning to do a review on this. When I posted a picture on Instagram, which made its way to Facebook, I got a lot of comments from people who do not like this device. I know this is the version 2, but a lot of people said that there were a lot of scary problems with the version 1. I haven't had any problems with it. It is very flimsy. It's very, very flimsy. And I'm just going to come close for a second. Look. It's already scratched and beat up all the hell. Look. So I want to get a cover for it, but I wanted to wait until I actually filmed a review on it, but I have it, and I'm sure I will be reviewing that for you as well. I got some complaints. I got some complaints. I did a couple of 1-minute juice reviews over at Vape Team Media, and people were complaining because I was doing my reviews using Pro Tank 2s and 3s. I find that so funny. I have the dripping atomizer. I try all of my juices before I review them in that device, but it's so funny to me. What is so wrong? Plenty of people are vaping this way. Why is this so offensive that I would just have the audacity to do a juice review out of a Claramizer? What is wrong with Claramizers? There's nothing wrong with Claramizers. I get it. People say, oh, it diminishes the flavor and things like that. But there are plenty of people doing great juice reviews that are using dripping atomizers. I don't find anything wrong with me holding my Pro Tank up in the video and doing a juice review. What, do we not care about juice if we're using Claramizer? I'm sorry. Side rant. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Not really. I don't care. Okay, so last but not least, device-wise, I got the coolest package in the mail from my buddy Jamie from the Vape Team. Jamie has a new store. Isn't that cool? It is New England Vaping Company, and if you are in the Boston area, you should definitely go there right away and support my friends Jamie and Helene. But Jamie sent me this Glassomizer. He was using this at VCCT, and I wanted one desperately. I said, what is this? And he's like, I don't know. It's very good. Someone handed it to me. We're going to have it in our store. And I never really got any more information from him other than that. So he sent me some starter kit and a couple of EVODs. Believe it or not, I have never tried an EVOD before. I'm like the only person on the face of the earth who has not. And now I have EVODs to try, and I'm going to do a couple of videos both for the New England Vaping Company and for the Vape Team as well. Just some beginner videos on how to fill them, how to clean them, things like that. I am so stoked that I have this. I'm so stoked that he sent this to me. Look how cute it is on my MVP2. I absolutely love it. So far it's performing beautifully. What the hell is wrong with clearamizers? There's nothing wrong with clearamizers. Gosh. You vape what you vape. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think we lose perspective and we forget what is so important here. What is important here isn't what device you're using. Get the best that you can, that's great. But whatever is keeping you away from stanky cigarettes, it's working, it's good, it's all good. You know what I mean? People get so wrapped up into things. I'm going to start a side rant here. I'm going to stare at my hair. I mean, there's nothing... Oops. There's nothing wrong with clearamizers. That's my whole point. There's nothing wrong with clearamizers. More people are using clearamizers than are using, you know, dripping atomizers and things like that. I guess maybe that hurts me as far as my subscribers or as far as my reputation in the community, my credibility, but I really don't care about any of that. What I care about is that people who are looking to make the switch from stanky cigarettes can find these videos. That's what's important. We still care about juices, whether we're using a clearamizer or we're using a K-Fun or we're using our dripper. It's important that somebody is covering, and I know other people are. I always talk about people like Indoor Smokers. Chris is fantastic. He's covering these types of things too. I'm not the only person out there, but I'm just so passionate about, you know, putting us kind of all on an even keel. We should all be on an even keel. We shouldn't just be judging each other based on, you know, what device we use. I have always been against that sort of rat race that we get into. That's just my little side rant. Number 2. About the same thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to go grab the juice for the contest and I'll be right back. Okay, so in my hand I have 3 bottles of Nick Vape Watermelon Bubblegum. This is an awesome juice. I currently have it in my Pro Tank 3 sitting here on my groove. It is wonderful. Oh, I first discovered this at BCCT. Link was kind enough to give me some of it, and I messaged him and I said, are you guys having a sale coming up? I've seen it where they do like 80% off and those kind of things. And he was kind enough to send me 6 bottles of their juice. Now, I know, I have 3 here. These are all these 8 milligram strength. I have the 16, so sorry about that, yo. He sent them to me. Anyway, I want to give away these 3 bottles of juice. So I was trying to decide, do I want to give them away as 3 to 1 lucky person? And that would be fine, but I'd rather have 3 of you guys win. So, everybody, send out my video. Not this one, that would be kind of weird, it's just me talking. Well, the other one was me talking too, but it was about a much more important subject. If you have shared my FDA regulations video, please let me know in the comments below. Tell me, number 1, you must be a subscriber to this channel. So get subscribed, pretty please. Number 2, please share my video. If you have already shared my video, then I already know that you shared my video. Just leave me a comment below so I have everybody in one place. Let me know where you did it and when you did it so I can go back and verify the winner. Okay, simple enough. There will be 3 winners, obviously, because I have 3 bottles here, and I will put them into random.org, pick out 3 winners of this juice. I appreciate you guys sharing that video so much. It is the most important video I think that I could ever do, and it meant the world to me that you guys have been sharing it. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am going to cut off this video right here so I can get filming things that are probably more important to you. Things things about devices and the like. And as always, I really hope you guys are having a really good vape week. Night!